Hello guys, and today I'm going to be showing off my Lego World War II collection for 2017. So here's my entire collection of Lego World War II minifigures, and then I have in a rough category right now, rough organization, to where I have all my camo Germans here, semi-camouflage Germans here, and I have all my regular Germans here, and then I have my miscellaneous Axis troops, and then in the back I have the Americans and the rest of the Allies. And we're just gonna start with the first row. So, all right. So there's the first camouflage guy. It's the officer in oak leaf from the Minifig Co. Looks pretty good. The second guy is with an STG. I got him from United Bricks. He is also pretty good. And then this guy I got from TMC Week, also oak leaf, a little bit different from the United Bricks, but still very, very good. And that's the machine gunner from TMC Week. And then this is a different pattern of camouflage. Can't recall quite what it is, but he is also from TMC Week with the Car 98. And then there's this guy with the same pattern of camouflage, wielding the MP40, another Car 98 of the same pattern, and then another .44 machine gunner. And then this guy I got from a Brickmania kit. He's really, really good printing, but I'm still just going to keep him as a Panzer crewman. And then this guy I got from United Bricks. He looks really good. Looks pretty late war, and he wields the Chi 43. And then this last guy I also got from United Bricks, and he's looking pretty good with that car. So that's the first row, and let's move on to the second. Alright, so this is the second row of minifigures, also German. They are all in varying colors. And the first guy we got here is a Brickmania custom printed MP40 in olive green. He looks pretty good. I like him. And the second guy I don't really like that much. The printing looks kind of bad, and also there's no side printing, which just makes it look way worse. But I got this guy from United Bricks, so I would not recommend getting that torso. And then this guy is a Panzer Grenadier. I do like his torso, even though there is no side printing. And I just slapped on some pants from Citizen Brick, and they make this guy look pretty good and complete. So I do like him. I like the printing. Second, now this guy is also from United Bricks. Again, I don't really like this printing because there's no side printing, which kind of ruins the immersion, but I still like it. You know, it gets the job done. And then this guy is also the same Panzer Grenadier torso, and again, I really like it. I think it looks good. And then my last two guys in this row are the Citizen Brick Fallschirmjägers, and I think they look really good even when they have no side printing. I think the arm printing really does cover that up, and it still looks very, very good. And then this guy is wielding the FG42 with a Minifig Co. Splinter Fallschirmjäger helmet, and the Minifig Co. and Citizen Brick hat and torso, they go really well together. It looks like they're meant for each other. So yeah, that's the second row. Moving on to the next one. Alright, this is the third row now, and these are all my normal Germans, so they're all in field gray. And the first guy we got here is a Minifig Co. officer. The printing is very, very good. I like that a lot. The second guy is from the TMC Week. Very good printing on the arm, printing all around, even on the side with the belt there, and also printing all along the leg. Very, very good print. Another TMC Week guy, this time with an MP40. Another TMC Week guy with the Car 98. And then this is from the Minifig Co, but it wasn't from TMC Week, although it's still very, very good with the grenade in there and the MP40 pouches. And then this guy is from TMC Week. He has the STG44 pouches, and he looks very, very good. And then another Minifig Co. I do really like the Minifig Co. Just normal Car 98 torso. And then another Minifig Co. MP40 torso. Another Minifig Co. Medic. Very, very good print, even on the sides. And then my last TMC normal German with the Car 98. So basically my entire normal Germans are all TMC Week, or the Minifig Co. Because I just love those guys. They look really good. Alright, moving on to the last bit of Germans. Alright, this is the last row. It's of the Axis. It's pretty underwhelming. So this is just sort of a German artilleryman with a simple torso that's not even custom, and a custom hat from Brickforge, I believe. Looks pretty good. And then these three guys, all in gray. I just use Roglin's decals and put them on there. They all look pretty good. They get the job done. And then my last two guys are Japanese, my only Japanese army right now. And the first guy is a Japanese submachine gunner from the Minifig Co. The hat is from Citizen Brick, I believe, and the sort of cloth there that he's wearing on his head, that's also from Roglin. Looks very, very good. And then this last Japanese soldier is from Brickmania. Lando's amazing printing right there. Looks very, very good. So yeah, now moving on to the allies. So the first row of allies I have here is basically all of my Americans. So we'll just go through. This is my captain with the Indiana Jones pants. I think that looks very good on him. And they're all basically almost all 1st Infantry Division. So that's the captain with a Thompson torso. Oh, and all of these are Roglin's water slide decals. Just a rifleman, BAR gunner. I do really like this guy. He's my sniper, and he has like a pistol pouch on him. That looks very, very good. Then another submachine gunner with the grease gun. Another rifleman. Another rifleman. And then this medic is the only custom printed American I have. And he's from the Minifig Co. with a custom printed helmet. And that medic bag I made by myself. I do really like that medic. I think he turned out great. And then my last two Americans are the 101st Airborne. And you can see this is my first attempt at a water slide decal. I was using a different pair of scissors and I messed up on that. However, it still looks okay, but I think I may just order some more decals from Roglin soon and just redo that guy. And then this is my last 101st Airborne Division guy, and you can see my second attempt I did a lot better, and he looks pretty good. And they have the 101st Airborne patch on their shoulder. And so does the medic. He has his own medic patch. Alright, moving on to the last row. Alright, so the last row of allies here is basically all custom printed. But I don't have much, and we'll just move on from left to right. So the first guy is Brickmania's British World War II Infantry version 2. And basically all 5 of these guys are Brickmania's British World War II Infantry. And I actually got them for a pretty good deal. I got it when Brickmania was doing a 15% off sale. So I'm like, might as well, and I get 5 of those guys for a pretty cheap price. I think that they look great. Except I don't like those private markings there, because then they're all basically forced to be privates. And then these next two guys are United Bricks Commandos, and they even have side printings. They look amazing. I really like these guys. I think I'm gonna plan to turn them into British Airborne pretty soon, maybe, because the British Airborne also use a uniform similar to the Commandos. And then my last Allied soldier is my single Soviet from the Minifig Co. So yeah, my Japanese and Soviet armies haven't really gone anywhere yet, and my British army is still very, very small, but I'm planning to dramatically increase them at some point. Alright, let's move on to my my vehicles. Alright, welcome to part 2 of this video, showing off my Lego World War II collection. Now we're going to move on to my vehicles and my single artillery piece. So let's just get my artillery out of the way. So I'm just going to grab it over here and gently put it down so it doesn't break. This thing is very, very fragile. Yeah, see, it just breaks right there. So this artillery piece is the Flak 88. More specifically the mobile version of it. So far I don't really have it where you can demount it and take it off and set it down. However, it still looks good anyways. I still really like it. This is basically 100% copied from Brian Fitzman on YouTube. I really like this design, and I think it turned out even better in person. Just be aware though, you're going to have to do some modifications if you actually do decide to build Brian's design in real life, because his design is very unstable, and I had to put like just supports in there and stuff to make the model actually stand in one place. And even that, the design is still very, very weak and fragile. But other than that, it looks very, very good. Alright, let's move on to my first vehicle. So my first vehicle is Brickmania's M24 Chaffee. This was my first Brickmania kit, I believe. I got this a long, long time ago. I think this was probably the first run of Chafees they did, or the first Chaffee. I like it. Back then I really liked it. I still like it now. However, I think this design is a bit outdated now. It doesn't look anything like the real M24 Chaffee, because the real M24 has a lot more sloping going on over here, and it would be a bit smaller than this. Either way, I still really like it, and I think it gets the job done. Alright, let's move on to the next kit. Up next is another Brickmania kit. I just do really like Brickmania's kits. They're very high quality and very detailed. And this is the M3A1 half-track. I also got this on sale with the $15 off coupon, and it looks very, very nice in person. It has the prints on the top and on the side of the star. It comes with 2 minifigs, and it comes with all the printed anti-tank mines on the side. Yeah, it looks very good. This half-track can hold up to 6 minifigs, 2 in the front right here, and 4 in the back. And there's 4 of these clips to hold their weapons. And it does move pretty well. Not so good on Lego, but on a surface, it moves okay most of the time. But the treads do move and can move if you make them move. So yeah, I really like this kit, and let's move on to my next vehicle. So this first German vehicle is basically a camouflaged SC-251 half-track. This is not from Brickmania. This is in fact from Brick Factory Berlin, all the way in Germany, and my girlfriend actually got this for me for Christmas. And it looks really, really nice. I love how it turned out. The camouflage looks great. And I think the price is also fair too. Just slightly a bit cheaper than what Brickmania would do. But yeah, that looks really, really good, and I really like how it turned out. Let's move on to the next vehicle. So this next vehicle we have here is the Brickmania Martyr 3 Ausf M. I really like it. I think it turned out great. I love the camouflage on it. The camouflage actually goes really well with the camouflage for the half track, so I can sort of have these two moving together, and they look really well together. And just like any Brickmania kit, it's very well designed. The gun can really traverse all around, and you can put a minifig in here, and then you can look in the back. You can put some minifigs in the back, and there's little racks for artillery shells in there, which I have, and you can put this up. And overall, I think this is a great kit, even for the price. And also, I got it when it was on sale. Usually whenever I get a Brickmania kit, I get it when it's on sale, or whenever there's some type of sale. So yeah, looks really good, and it's a great piece to my German collection. Alright, let's move on. So the last vehicle is actually sort of my own design. Originally it was Brian Fitzman's design, and this is actually the first vehicle I built when I got back into doing Lego, and specifically Lego World War II. So you can definitely tell what sort of parts are Brian's designs. However, I made a lot of modifications to it myself. And by the way, this is the Panzerkampfwagen Panther Ausf A, I believe. Yeah, it's the Ausf A with the rounded mantlet right there. However, I made a lot of design changes to Brian's original design. For example, I replaced the gun barrel here. I made it a lot more slim and longer, so it looks more accurate to the real Panther. I actually made a working cupola, which you can actually put a minifig in there. I put a gun here, machine gun, and I actually made these two cupolas open so you can put a driver and a radio operator in there. Originally, in Brian's original design, these hatches on the top and on the front would not open, so I changed that so it could allow that. And also the front slope here was a little bit shorter, and the ball turret looked completely different to this. And also I threw a bunch of stuff on the side, and on the side here. Overall, I just made it much more detailed, and here's the back too with the Brickmania's custom printed German tile there. Looks really, really good. And overall, I think I modified Brian's design enough where I can call it sort of my own work. Though I did start off with Brian's design and used it as a base. And overall, I'm really just happy with how this Panther turned out. I think it looks great. And yeah, and also I have some more figures that I forgot to show off. So let me get them right now. So I got these three Panzer crewmen here that go for this Panther, and they look really well. The two hats right here are from Brickforge, and this hat is from Citizen Brick, I believe. And the headsets are from Minifig Cat, and all these torsos are custom printed, and they do look very, very nice. This middle guy is from the Minifig Co. And these two guys on the side, which I think look better. I don't really like the Minifig Co.'s design, it's sort of big and stuff. However, these guys' designs are very sleek and clean. And my girlfriend also got me these guys from Brick Factory Berlin, and they look very, very, very nice indeed. So yeah, that was basically my entire minifig and vehicle collection for Lego World War II in 2017, and I'm planning to expand my collection in 2018 with not only more vehicles and stuff, but with also building up my Japanese, Soviet, and British armies. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching, and feel free to subscribe and like. Peace out.